This newscast is presented by Panera Bread. Food as it should be. Live from our home studios in Lewis Center, during this time of national shutdown, this is The Juice Remote. With your Thursday news crew. Thanks for making us your school-wide news source. Your orange juice starts right now.
Hello, Pioneers. Today is Thursday, April 23rd. My name's Owen McDermott.
And I'm Cole Patterson, and this is your Orange Juice Remote.
Attention seniors in a spring sport. A video is currently being made to commemorate this season. Please submit student bios and photos to be included in the spring video.
Speaking of seniors, if you want to be recognized for your post-high school graduate plans, please follow at OOHS Seniors on Instagram and send them a message including a photo of you and what college you plan to go to and what you plan to major in.
Have you done that yet, Cole?
Of course, Owen, I have. Now let's see what news Gabby Harmon has for us.
Hey Pioneers, I hope you are doing well. Just a few days ago, Governor Mike DeWine announced that students in Ohio will not be returning to school for the rest of the school year. Despite the situation being outside of the school district's hands, Olentangy local schools decided to honor the class of 2020 by turning on the stadium lights at all 4 high schools at 8:20 p.m. last Monday. It's nice to see the class of 2020 get some attention. Although school may be canceled for the remainder of the school year, DeWine is still sticking to his plan to have Ohio back up and running starting May 1st. What does this mean for us? Well, you can start seeing small businesses and restaurants start opening back up. However, don't expect life to go back to normal. Social distancing and wearing face masks out in public will still be expected. Entertainment has been hard to come by this past month, but recently a local neighborhood in Delaware received a fun distraction from the ongoing pandemic. Let's go to Cole Patterson with the story.
Elsa from Disney's Frozen recently visited a neighborhood in Delaware, Ohio to bring some joy to children and families who are currently stuck in quarantine.
Many families were eager to get outside and meet the very popular Disney character as she made her way across the neighborhood, stopping right outside the homes of many young children.
I am trying to bring some magic to the families and communities that have been stuck in quarantine, and so we are bringing some joy, some excitement, and a lot of these kids have been watching one of my favorite movies at home, Frozen 2. And so I thought we'd come out and just brighten their days and give them something to look forward to. It's been a really hard time for our community. So trying to bring hope, love, joy, and all the fun stuff.
Queen Elsa is actually played by a Delta Airlines flight attendant who at the beginning of quarantine would participate in Zoom calls organized by parents with young children.
We got to meet Elsa when Elizabeth had her 4th birthday, and Elsa came to the house for her birthday party. And we kind of became groupies and started meeting Elsa at different places that she was appearing and got to be friends with her over the year. And so she was telling us about some of the things she was trying to do to help neighborhoods and bring cheer to little kids. And so I told her we had a bunch of kids in our neighborhood that would love to see her. She's been doing phone calls with kids, and she got connected with Inside Edition and one of their producers, and they ended up wanting to do a piece on her, so we decided to get the whole neighborhood together so they could get some footage for that, and so that's how she came out to be here.
Although Ohio's stay-at-home order is still in place, at least these families in Delaware, Ohio received a little bit of joy today.
It was truly an honor to meet my idol, Queen Elsa.
Well, I'm definitely jealous. Anyways, the yearbook staff has been working very hard to try and properly document this quarantine break, so let's give them a helping hand. If you have any photos to commemorate what you've been doing during this quarantine, or just trying to stay sane, you can send them to OOHS_yearbook on Twitter.
Well, Owen, I know exactly what I'm going to send them pictures of me doing. Me competing in the repair challenge. With all this extra time on our hands, Mr. Smith wants us to compete in the repair challenge, where you simply fix or repair something. Head on over to @OOHS Principal on Twitter for some more information.
Well, Cole, you sure are right about one thing. We definitely do have a lot of time on our hands. Let's see what ideas Raymie Shields has to share about fun things to do during quarantine.
Hey Pioneers, Juice reporter Raymie Shields here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks on how to make these not so fun times in quarantine go by much faster.
One thing I've been doing frequently is cleaning my room. Even something little as making my bed just makes time go by quicker. Another easy thing to do is redecorate or decorate your room in some sense. In this video, I'm putting up Polaroid pictures that I've had for a long time but just never got around to putting them up. Another simple thing to do is just to take a drive to get out of the house. In this video, I just went and got my car washed, but it was a nice little drive. In the first week of quarantine, I dyed the bottom of my hair pink, and you should too. The main way I've been passing time is by playing on my Nintendo Switch and on my Wii.
That's all I have for you today, Pioneers. I hope that you can take something away from these tips and tricks, and I hope they're very useful for you. If you use any of them, make sure to tweet them and tag me in them at Raymie Shields.
Thanks, Raymie. I'll be sure to try some of those activities. Hey, Owen, why do you look so sad?
Dude, I'm just so miserable. There's no more sports anymore.
Well, I mean, the NFL draft starts today.
Oh, yes, that's right, Cole. Ryan just told me about that. Let's see what he has to say.
What's up, Pioneers? I'm Ryan Welch, and today is super exciting for sports fans because instead of just sitting on the couch watching an old sports replay from years ago, the 2020 NFL Draft is finally here. So tonight, NFL teams will be selecting college stars to play for them. So that's super exciting for Ohio State fans because, Chase Young and Jeff Okudah are looking to be top 5 picks. I'm thinking Chase Young would go number 2 to the Redskins and Jeff Okudah would go number 3 to the Lions. Other prospects from Ohio State include J.K. Dobbins, K.J. Hill, Damon Arnett, among others. Cincinnati Bengals have the first overall pick, so I'm a Bengals fan, and I'm really hoping that they get Joe Burrow, LSU quarterback. Joe Burrow, of course, leading the team to a national championship last year. And then if you're a Browns fan, unfortunately for you, just because you're unfortunate that you're a Browns fan, but they do have the 10th pick overall, so they're probably going to need an offensive lineman to support Baker Mayfield. And I'm thinking they would go with offensive tackle from Georgia, Andrew Thomas. Right before the draft, a lot of NFL fans like to make predictions about where they think college stars would go to play.
I expect Jake Fromm to be the steal QB from the draft because overall he's a pretty balanced quarterback from Georgia. And I think even though Justin Herbert was projected to go to the Chargers, I think Jordan Love from Utah State will get that spot. And I think Tua Tagovailoa will go to the Dolphins because they're in a desperate search of a QB.
All right, guys, that's all I have for you, so be sure to watch the draft tonight at 8 o'clock. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Ryan. I look forward to watching that these next couple days.
Well, it looks like that's all we have for you today, Pioneers. Be sure to tune into our online radio station, WPLP The Pulp, by looking it up on Mixlr. For The Juice, I'm Owen McDermott.
And I'm Cole Patterson. Be sure to check back tomorrow for more Juice News Remote. Until then, be sure to stay healthy, wash your hands, and stay juicy. Now, here's your pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.